Hello, 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 welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Tombgallows, last time. I got really frustrated with all my dwarves. Mostly because they won't forge the things I want them to forge. I also started forging way too many green glass things, but that's okay. We're gonna have some amazing guys who do nothing except forge, amazing guys who do nothing except forge all day long. But when we're done, we're totally gonna have like the best and most hardened military force that there's ever going to be. I mean, yeah, right at the moment we don't have any axe lords because they're all off duty for a month, so they can go do other things like haul and pray and, you know, fun things like that, I guess. So don't worry about too much. Oh, they finally completed all the shields. Alright, we'll give them a moment. Alright, we'll give it a moment. We have 17. We're 3 away. 3 away. I'm having 20. That's all we need. I know making 10 probably isn't going to work, but... Also, we didn't check on our no... Alright, yeah, he's still being himself. Alright, well... Making plenty of bolts, though. Yeah, I should probably start training up a cross-dwarf squad, probably sooner rather than later. But I want to make sure I actually have, like, metal and armor and stuff for them. I think knowing what I know now, in the future I would probably do things differently than how I've done it here. Probably. I mean, I imagine I would not make the same mistakes I made in this case. Why is somebody just becoming an armorer? That dude's becoming an armorer now. He should not be making, he should not be smithing out of steel. I sort of need steel. I think I just made, like, barely enough of what we were looking for. Oh god. Yes, I'm 1 away from the shield I need. Oy. God damn it, guys. Make some better shields. Alright, whatever. The guys who's making bolts, I feel like that's all he does all day long. He's a legendary miner. Dabbling in like everything. He's a legendary bone carver. I'm a legendary miner and bone carver. Don't ask why those two skills coincide at all. Alright, so... more raw green glass. Green glass everywhere. Oh well. Oh good, at least 1 Masterpiece Steel Shield has been made. So, we have at least hit 20, so now I can move on to other things. Alright, we got Masterpiece Weapons, we got Masterpiece Shields, we got Masterpiece Helm. We need boots, we need a breastplate, greaves, gauntlets, oops. Yeah, we have exactly 20. Exactly 20, which is okay, because that's exactly how many we need. Alright, get to Melton. Alright, get to melting that down. We need to make steel breastplates. And I know this takes more, so I'm a little worried about our stocks, because breastplates are actually, like, super expensive. Oh, whatever. The endless days of waiting for our dwarves to get things work. At least we made a couple master breastplates. That's all I care about. Alright, looks like... Still making bone bolts. I don't like how they only make them in groups of 5. Masterpiece gem cutters who continue to make masterpiece glass stuff. Of course they do. Oh god. Never mind, the green glass isn't exactly like super expensive, but even masterwork stuff isn't worth all that much. I do wish crystal glass was less a pain in the ass to make. Because the amount of materials it requires to make crystal glass is sort of stupid for how... It doesn't really cost as much as you would want it to. Like, it doesn't add as much of a... like a multiplier. Alright, so steel breastplates are done. Why do you have, like, one finely crafted? We can melt some of those down. We don't need to keep all of them. Alright, they're still in the job list. Alright, well don't worry about that then. Yeah, we have so much crap we need to smelt down. But they're in people's inventories, so they're not going to be smelted down anytime soon. Yeah, well, wait a minute, and then... Once they're out of people's inventories, we'll, Actually, they're probably not. They're probably going to be sitting as our soldiers switch them out. I think about it. It's probably not what we want, but... Alright, whatever. We can always melt them down again, although I think we only get 1 for every 3 bars it takes to smelt them down. At least I think that's how it works. I may be mistaken. Come on, guys. One of you needs to start smelting so that I can check, see how many it costs. Eventually they'll start. Eventually. There you are. Yeah, it costs 3. Alright, that's not good. Yeah, and they only give you 1 back, so that's actually a problem. That's a problem. Because that means we're going to be continuing getting less and less as we go forward, which is not what I want. Okay. So when they're done doing that, we'll wait a second and check again. In the meantime, I wonder if I should engrave all of this. Probably not, but give my engravers something to do, right? Alright guys, engrave all of that. Don't ask why we're engraving all that, and no doubt doing this is only going to spam our notifications, and also when if we ever need to build anything over that, it's probably going to piss a whole bunch of people off. We should also probably start looking into mining something pretty soon. I know I keep saying I mean to keep to make an actual sort of secondary base in the bowels of the earth, and I do mean to do that. So I haven't figured out where I want to put that yet, and I'm sort of wanting to make guys who are actually half decent at their jobs first. Alright, so they're done. Alright, got how many steel breastplates? Oh god, we have 6 masterful ones. Are all 29 in inventories? Because if that's the case, that's really bad. Also, why the fuck are we have... No way all 29 are in inventories. Unless my dwarves are wandering around. Or like half my dwarves wandering around wearing, steel breastplates, because that would be bad. We don't want you doing that. Yeah, I wish I could, like... Alright, hold up. So the exceptional ones are not actually all in inventories. It just says they are. And then most of them are not. Okay. So I have to select them all individually. Great. I should probably look into making more steel bars, honestly. Okay, apparently that's all of them. Okay. Well, you guys are going to melt things down. That's your job. Your job is to melt metal objects. Meanwhile, we have a guy whose whole job seems to be cutting gems into random shapes. Alright. I wanted you to cut them into gemstones, but I suppose you can do that too. So we're gonna melt all those down. And a couple extra barrels, we'll use those. Yeah, that's fine. Keep engraving masterpieces, I suppose. Alright, you know what? Let's make 100 pig iron bars. Which will give us another 200 steel when we're done. Should probably be okay. Alright, well that's almost done then. Keep cutting green glass, that's your job now. It's your job forever. Just cut all this green glass I decided to make. Why do we have so many why do we have all these kangaroos? Don't need those. Speaking of which. Oops. Here, but we need another war jaguar in case anyone tries to sneak in. I wonder. Make some wood bolts so I can cut down some of the trees that are close by my base. I don't want them to be. Alright. So we're doing pretty okay, all things considered. What's all this? Scales. Why don't these stuff ever just, like, go away? Like, where did the Crundle heads come from? I don't know where all the Crundle heads have come from, but, oh, whatever. God, the Forgotten Beast is still down there fighting things. That's all it does. It just spends all of its days fighting things. I made a bunch of wooden bolts. You guys are making pig iron, supposedly. Okay. And then once they're done making pig iron, we will tell them to make steel again. And then I guess that's what we'll have to do. there's not much else to do, honestly, at the moment. I am kind of curious, though, if I should send out my military anytime soon. I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Okay, they're done melting objects. Still engraving stuff. There's not much to talk about right now. There's just not much to talk about. I usually keep most of my talking about the game itself, but there's not much to talk about when we're basically just repeating the same things. So, what I'm thinking about doing, because, I don't know what you're all up to lately. So for me, I think what I'm going to do pretty soon is I'm going to keep uploading episodes of this, because obviously I record most of my episodes way in advance. Usually about a week or so in advance, so I try to record like 10, 15 episodes at a time, usually before I upload them. And what I'm thinking about doing is I'll keep this as my main game, and then have like I'll do like other, if I have time, I'll do like other episodes as like a third upload for a day or something, and then like those uploads, I'll just be like random other games I've just wanted to play. So maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be weird, I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it, but I think that like I want to do Dwarf Fortress, but I also want to do other things, but I know people like Dwarf Fortress the most, so I guess I'll do all of it, and more content is good content, right? So more content the better, right? So I haven't really thought about what that content's going to be yet. I think it's just gonna be whatever random bullshit that I've been meaning to play, because I have a Steam library of like 400 games or something of just crap I've acquired from like Steam sales and things and never thought about. So I think it'll be kind of fun to go through it, and it'll just kind of be like casual, bullshit, me bullshitting around. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. You're still making pig iron. Oh, it's winter. Winter is upon you. Why did no one tell me winter wasn't coming? Alright, whatever. Alright, they're all back to being axe lords and the like, which is good. God, they're still making that. They're probably still skilled enough that they could, go do other things, but they're so skilled that they could probably go take on the dwarves or the goblins on their own, but they don't need to. They don't need to. At the moment, I'm kind of hoping that the goblins will attack us or something, and I can just send them out to go butcher things. Or get captured by us, that'll be nice too. But I'm pretty sure the constant raiding probably convinced the goblins not to show up again anytime soon. Totem. Bone bolts. But yeah, so I'm kind of thinking of doing other like random playthroughs of just things. Just to kind of have, what is this? Cacpo. Can I butcher it? Yes. Okay. Don't know what you are, but I can butcher you, so I guess you're food now. Anyway, yeah, so I was going to, do some random bullshit of other things I've acquired. They'll probably be longer episodes. I probably won't upload them as often. Kind of just whenever I get, the urge to do things. I think it's a fairly idea. And I'll probably be a lot less involved than this stuff is. Figure that'll be a good way to do it. Okay. So they're still making pig iron. We're almost done making that. So many kangaroo bone bolts now. So it's done making the pig iron, and then once we're done with that, I don't know if we're gonna have enough flux stone for that. Might need to dig more of that out. How many stones do we have? Yeah, we're gonna need more marble. So actually, this might need. It's a good old time to start digging things out. Is that gold? There's lots of gold. At some point, I'm gonna have to start making like half decent golden stuff. Okay, so I dug out these floors last time. Let's make sure I'm not stupid. And okay, so is that there's just silk on the ground because of all the spider webs. Okay. So that's a thing. So I should probably tell somebody to collect those, actually. Alright, so mine. Let's dig all this out. I'll probably just cut all this and engrave it into stuff anyway, so that's probably all we need to do. I mean, I guess in theory I could just, dig all this out. Alright, dig all this out. Pretty sure that's the edge. Nope, it's not. Thought it was, but it wasn't. Oh well. Okay, just dig this out. Okay. And oh wait, nope. Almost let the demons in. They would have came in right there, and I would have had a bad time. Gonna have a bad time. Okay, so alright, I think we're good. Cool. We need to go really quickly to our loom and collect webs. That's your job now. That's his job. That's his whole thing. His whole life now is collecting webs. And once we dig all that stuff out, we'll smelt some more steel bars. Okay. Bone bolts, yeah, more bone. Alright, so they're gonna go down there and dig, which is fine. Question is, should I... I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like I should just start now, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, probably. Alright, this will give us another 200 bars. So while they're doing that, we have a ton of gold, don't we? We just haven't done anything with. Alright, went too far. Yeah, we got 600 gold, we're just not doing anything with. So, what else can we do with gold? We make gold crafts, but I don't want to make gold crafts. We have enough crafts. You could stud things with gold, but why? Yeah, the problem is the things I want to do with gold. Like, gold's awesome, but at the same time, it's sort of things I want to do with gold. Like the things that we do here. I already made like 8 million crafts of bullshit that I don't need. Is it under armor by any chance? No, it's not under armor. It's under other objects, probably. Yeah, it's under... See, what I hate is that you have to do it this way, because if you do the, if you do it under the manager, they just do it forever. I don't know why. I think it's a bug. They just do it forever. It's too far. We could also mint gold coins. We could decide to mint coins. That could be kind of interesting. I mean, coins are useless as other than trade goods, but... I'm pretty sure they're just going to end up studding weapons and armor we don't need, but... We have all this gold anyway, and we have a ton of gold sitting under there, so... I'm kind of interested to see what they'll end up doing with it. You also stud with other metals that aren't useful, but... I'm kind of curious to see what they'll do. Kind of curious. Curiosity has always led me astray, so that's probably not a good thing, but... Studding iron goblets, well, that's worth 710. No, it's worth 1,000. Alright, so it adds like 300. Are you please tell me you're not studding bags. Please tell me you're not that stupid. They're that stupid. They're studding random bags with gold. Oh my god. You dumb dwarves, what are you doing? I mean, the goblets I can understand. I don't understand the bags. Why are you studding bags with gold? We've become that, what do you call it? We've become that, opulent that we're studding our bags with gold. Oh my god. Well, we already had the gold anyway, so I guess better than turning it into, like, rings and shit. Worst comes to worst, we get a whole bunch of rings and other things that are, or a bunch of goblets that are studded with gold. Yes, continue to masterfully improve the goblets. Never mind the fact that some of these guys are like, again, please stop yeah, just stud those bags. Just stud those bags. Why not? Yeah. That's great. That's great, guys. Great. Just great. On the plus side, we're now making steel, so thank God for that. But I'm going to cut this episode here now before I have an aneurysm or something, because the dwarves are deciding that everything should be... The dwarves have decided that, I mean... Granted, the gold does add a value to things, but I don't want them adding value to bags. I wish they wouldn't. But you can't control that, so the dwarves are stupid. But okay, well, I guess that's going to be, you know, next time we're going to go keep doing other things and probably finish making all this steel and maybe try not to have an aneurysm that my dwarves are using gold on bags. Well, I guess the goblets will be super worth it, though. But, see y'all later.